Welcome everyone. Yes, Kaz was second, Nagy was first, and Odd didn't care, but he was third. Still on the podium though. Still on the podium. How is everyone today? How is everyone? Welcome, welcome. Trying to get... Okay, there we go. This thing is working. Alright, we can get on with the thing, but how is everyone? In this beautiful day... Oh, we're gonna have to do the slowpoke thing again. We're running out of money once more. We're running out of balls, and then we need money, you know? It is what it is. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Checking if the mic is on. It is. Okay, that's cool. Didn't forget about it. But yeah, God will take forever, Cass. If we go by order, God will take forever, man. Like really forever. It's gonna be let me open the Twitch app. It's gonna be forever until we get there. Oh, did you request? Oh, god dang it. See, that's why I'm opening this thing. Is it God? Okay, then God... Thursday? Can it be Thursday, Cass? I cannot catch. I won't catch a shiny. I won't catch a single shiny. I'm sorry, Nagy. There is one I need. Because like, if I don't have the Twitch app... by the way, welcome Douglas. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, still hunting the first Bulbasaur. But yeah, if I don't have the actual Twitch app open, I cannot really get any of the what's their name? Any of the claims. Yeah, any of the claims. And so yeah, you probably requested when I didn't have it open, so I didn't see it. And yesterday when you talked about it, I thought like, yeah, Cats is just asking for God. He always goes for that. So let's do it Thursday, all right? Let's do it Thursday so I can at least use this little you know, the chain that I have already. This way I can actually use it. Not that it's that hard, like it's easier to do to build the chain with the actual Ultra Balls and stuff like that, but it's still better to just go the other way. Hello Puffy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? By the way, today starts the shiny tournament, so be ready. Whenever midnight hits where you are. No, it's Thursday, because tomorrow I don't stream because it's a holiday here. So I will stream on Thursday, and I'll just do it then. Like the schedule works well. Nightshades, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? And no, I lost. I actually lost on the last totem of all. And of course I didn't want to restart Alola. Nobody wants to restart Alola and go through the cutscenes if they don't have to, you know? I want to have Yellow God as well, but I was saving Yellow God until I got everything. Until I got there, because I want to hunt every Pokemon in order, you know? And since I want to hunt every Pokemon in order, I was gonna hunt that specific Arceus whenever I got there, because I only... Ah, come on. Can I get it like this? Maybe I can. Maybe I can be lucky. Yeah, well, I kind of really have to go for something. Please stay. All right, we got it. The worst possible thing right now? Yeah, Nightshade, it was a Nuzlocke in Alola. It was a Nuzlocke, randomizer Nuzlocke, and I was on the last totem of all, and we got absolutely destroyed there. Like, absolutely destroyed. It wasn't even pretty. It was, like, sad, you know? Okay, the Bulbasaur isn't shiny. That's cool. Hello, Dash. Hello, Din. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. What do you need, Nagy? What do you need? Yeah, Silvally just destroyed me. I put in my final assignment now, and it's waiting before I graduate from uni through 17th. I'm gonna go to an open day for mass. Oh, that's awesome. I hope everything goes well with you. Like, everything. You guys know what I wish? I wish that the MGO song was never made. I never watched it. Never pulled me in, you know? Scooby-Doo was fun, though. Scooby-Doo was fun. Your catch rate increases, so they should be easier. Okay. I still need balls. I have, like, 5 Premier Balls. That's all I have. I'm also not gonna reattempt the Y Nuzlocke. I got destroyed by the Dragon Elite. Oh, that sucks. Elite 4... At least I wasn't in the Elite 4, you know? Like, you were. You did everything until you got there, and then you lost. That's tough. That is tough. Oh, that sucks. I had a bunch in my box. Like, according to the internet, technically, I didn't lose You know, according to what I saw online, supposedly I did not lose my Nuzlocke. You know, I didn't. Because I could use the Pokemon in my box, but everyone on stream was saying like, yeah, if you lose your party, you actually lose. So, you know, it is what it is. Can't really do anything. Yeah, you guys imposed that rule on me. I didn't do anything. For X and Y, shiny discount. Oh yeah, it does. It does. It does, Puffy. It does. I don't have it on my thing, I believe. I don't have it on my thing, but I think I have like a method thing there. I will count it as method, I believe. The method includes like chain fishing or something like that, you know? I was only gonna do it for until I was only gonna do it until the Pokemon League because it's a Nuzlocke. So as soon as I became champion, Ultra Necrozma was hard. I lost a few Pokemon against Ultra Necrozma. It wasn't Ultra Necrozma, it was a Ultra Nihilego, basically. And the first Ultra Beast that you battle before the Dawn Wings, Necrozma was actually another Ultra Beast. It was Buzzwole, and I lost a Pokemon against each, I believe. 1-2 counter. I lost my starter there. Yeah, I lost 1-2 counter, you know, and another one to Mirror Coat. It was that last part. Yeah, it was a randomizer. Yeah, it was a randomizer. Yeah, just have to watch the Slowpoke, and we all know Slowpoke ain't gonna do a lot, you know. It was a randomizer Nuzlocke, and like every single totem, almost every single totem was basically free, you know? They were all basically free. Every single one of them was like super weak, and I could do whatever I wanted, basically. And then eventually things started, like I got a white Kyurem, black Kyurem, and that thing destroyed like half my team or some really cool Pokemon. And then I got myself like that thing really went wrong, like really went wrong. I believe so. I believe that is the way it would be. 12 points, yeah. Because it is a method one. I think I'm gonna go it there. Well, I just consider the game over, even if there are like I didn't read that. Maybe I just went looking for what I wanted to find, right, Odd? Maybe I just went looking for what I wanted. Volume 7 and 8. Oh, that is awesome. What are you missing? Why is my Eevee flying? Oh, it's because of strength. Okay. Gotta do laundry. Catch you later. Nightshades, thank you so much for stopping by. Nice to see you and nice to know that everything is going well on your side. So, yeah, do laundry and have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, what are you missing, then? I think because it's 1 in 150, right? The odds in the Friend Safari are 1 in 150, right? Or am I wrong? Might be wrong. Might be very, very wrong. But I think those are the odds. As far as I remember, those are the odds. And it's still like 1 in 150 is like kind of like the Dynamax Adventures, but you can encounter more, so I gave you more points. I think that's is it? I don't even know. I don't have method with Shiny Charm, so that's something. The counter thing, the counter thing was so traumatic. Yeah, that was tough. The counter thing was crazy. The counter thing was like tough. Yeah, La Famosa. I ignore what's not convenient technique. Yeah, that is the best technique when you're doing research. You just search for whatever you search through whatever you want. You know, you just use the words that you want, and you get the answer you're looking for. So everything ends up very well for you. Only the Black 2 and White 2 Arctis and then Monarch. And oh, that's awesome. They'll eventually be printing the Violet, Scarlet and Violet one, which is pretty cool. Like in the Scarlet and Violet manga, past and future Paradox exist in the same world. Like they literally show you a Great Tusk and an Iron Treads like battling each other inside a crater or something like that. Oh, okay, so yeah, that 12, yeah, that makes sense. Then it's perfect. 12 odds for that. Mazuda odds, basically. Found a shiny Murkrow? Come on. In X and Y? Like what Scarlet and Violet? And you guys already going crazy with the shinies. I should do a community post on my YouTube channel, just announcing the tournament to people. In Arceus, okay. Arceus is an awesome game to get shinies, man. If you're ever feeling down on your luck, just play a little bit of Arceus and you're bound to find at least one. Turned alpha shinies from non-outbreaks be worth a little bit more points. I thought about it, but the change, with the shiny charm and all that, and from any outbreaks, the difference is so small that I don't think it really matters, you know? Like, I could also do the best odds with the fully complete Pokédex entry, but I thought, like, you know, like, the trees are really hard. If you think about it, the trees are really hard. You only have a few trees that are actually shaking, like almost none. Almost no trees are shaking, and you still have to and it is full odds. You know, every time you enter that, you have like only like 3 or 4 shaking trees, and it's all full odds. I think trees are really hard to do because of that. In my opinion, if you guys have a different opinion, like, please tell me. I'm reading a complete oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Din. See ya, Puffy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for that. Oh, the manga Juliana is the same exact same golden personality as my character had. I don't know how I called it out, but I did. You should write for them. You should go write your own region. You should be part of the manga. You know, that would be a cool thing. Making a manga based on your region, that would be awesome. Okay, I barely got any items this time. It kind of sucks. I barely got anything to sell. I'm here to make money. What's going on? No, I mean, got nothing. I'm just gonna go sell what I have, I guess. But I thought the whole Great Tusk and Iron Threads thing was very interesting. I need to get back to reading the manga. But right now I'm reading Mistborn from Brandon Sanderson. I'm like past halfway of the first book. The thing is huge. He writes like guy's insane. So yeah, I'll have something to read for a while. Let's go out of the Pokeball. I don't need to do this actually. I just need to, yeah, I just need to fly to Viridian City. Man, Heavies must be having a really good time now that I finally came back to Let's Go and just had a good time with it. Just played around with Eevee for a while. All right, but yeah, I really want to see what they're gonna do with you know, with the whole both Paradox appearing and all that. I mean, it's gonna be lore that doesn't really translate into the games, but it's still cool lore nonetheless. What if we get a convergent evolution of Milcery? That's a boiling cooking pot of water, make it water fire. Like, and then you the stew inside it is like always a different thing. Like whatever's cooking, like whatever thing you get it with, I would like it. I would be fine with that. I couldn't see the manga choose one way or another. How do you think the anime will go though? Because the anime is also doing kind of the same like I think they already showed the Pokemon in the outro credits. I don't usually just skip the outro credits and just move on to whatever I want to do next, but apparently they already showed that, so that means, you know, like they're planning on doing it. And I'm here wondering like how they do it, you know, like how they find a way to incorporate that into the anime. Because if they do it all together, which is very possible, we all know that they usually do that for the legendaries, the exclusive legendaries and all that. But if they do it, it's still like, how can I say it? It's still very, you know, like the games would be the only Pokemon media that didn't do a connection between both past and future Paradox, you know? Which would be strange. Like there's... ones are in a weird magazine and the other ones are real, and the other ones are in a weird magazine and the other ones are real. So it's strange that they just kept it like that. If the anime eventually goes that route, I think they will, because technically it isn't the same canon because Team Rocket are not here and all that, but they did show Koraidon and Miraidon on the post-credit scene with Team Rocket. And I wonder if they'll do it right now. Like, they already showed the shiny Zygarde, so we're definitely gonna get the what's its name? We're definitely gonna get like a shiny Zygarde event, like 100%. That will happen. But I don't know. Masuda Totodile, that's awesome. Why not go like... Oh, that's not the... might as well waste them, right? I have 12 of them, so might as well use them. Like, why not go like Grand Underground Totodile Hunt? I don't think you can, right? Can you do Totodile hunts before? I wonder what will happen first the entire Gold and Silver arc released in Dutch, or the Scarlet and Violet arc in English. The Dutch manga released every 2 months. I don't know how the schedule is though. Like when it starts coming out in Japan, I don't know exactly when they usually bring it out to you know, to English. I don't know how long it takes to translate that. Like the anime took a really long time, like a really long time. Can't believe Team Rocket is gone. They couldn't continue with Dash out. Like there's just no way they could continue that. It's kind of weird. Like at first I thought, yeah, this is never gonna work out very well. But I'm fine with the anime. I think they're doing a good job with you know, like with making it interesting, or at least interesting enough. I like it. But at first I was also like, can it work? Like will they? Like I don't think it will ever be as popular as the Ash version of the anime. Like it cannot be. Ash was there for so long that, you know, there was just so much going on with it already. Like people were meeting Ash, and lots of people had nostalgia towards Ash. So there was like a big fan base already. Every time he appeared, there was always something. I'm just wondering, like, will they change the protagonists whenever Gen 9 is done? Because I can totally see that. That has to happen in a way, right? They have to do something about it. I think whenever Gen 10 releases, they will most likely, you know, just change. They will have new protagonists. I don't think Liko and Roy are going to continue. If that happens, I think they might bring something new. Like in 2 or 3 years, they might just bring something new. Because, you know, like you're gonna run the whole Gen 9 season for like, you know, 2025 will have it because Legends C2A is still a Gen 9 game technically, and then you'll have like another year of Legends C2A, maybe like a small DLC like we had for Legends Arceus, and you know, like something else will have to appear after, and the whole story is so much around Terrapagos that I don't think they can like start a new story with something else. You know, they have to go with Terrapagos. And whenever Terrapagos' story is done, they have to kind of like get going. And I don't think they can continue the story of Terrapagos throughout Gen 10, when Terrapagos will most likely not even be mentioned ever. You know, I don't know. It's kind of a crazy thing. Kind of a crazy thing that they're probably gonna be changing protagonists from time to time. Because Ash worked. We got used to it. You got used to it, like, you know, Ash was doing something and then something random happened and you're like, oh yeah, Ash is going on another adventure. It's just on vacation there and it's happening, you know? But that was that. it cannot happen with Liko and Roy. I don't feel like it. Maybe someone else, maybe they separate and like Liko stays behind and Roy just goes on or something. I don't know. I could see Ash returning as a 1-arc special ally who's gonna steal the show for a handful of episodes and then leave again. That would be cool. That would make them both in the same universe, so it would kind of create a thing where whatever Ash did happened there, technically. I was always thinking, like, Ash could be like a movie kind of thing, right? You know, like, either with Liko and Roy, like, there's a Liko and Roy movie and Ash shows up because, you know, he's a special character, or just movies had Ash with Ash there or something. But both are really hard. Like, I don't see them... I don't know. I don't think they are done with Ash, but it's kind of crazy. And what the most crazy thing is the current protagonist is allowed to age. Oh, that's not good. Gotta run from this one. This one is starting to get angry. I think I should switch to Ultra Balls, like, for sure. Should definitely switch to Ultra Balls. Yeah, should do it. Yeah, they mentioned that. Didn't they also mentioned stuff like that in the actual anime, right? The Ash anime as well. I think they also mentioned time. There was never a birthday. Like, Ash was always 10, but 10 or 11 or whatever. But I think they mentioned time. Like, it has been this long ever since you did that, you know? I think so, but they never really mentioned the fact that it grew, and it took so long that, you know, it got to a point where it might as well not mention. Like, how are you going? If you mention Ash growing once, how are you going to explain all the other seasons and all that happened without him growing. So they just stopped mentioning. But I think they mentioned time. I'm pretty sure. Do you think we will get a new? Basically, you're asking if we're gonna get a trailer, a new Legends C2A trailer before Worlds, because the new Arceus trailer was during Pokemon Worlds, I believe. And I want to believe that yes, we're gonna get a trailer. I'll say that. I don't think like Legends C2A is gonna have something at Worlds. I think so, but I still hold on to a little bit of hope that we get something in June. It's either June and August or only August. Those are the only options we have, basically. June is around the time when E3 happened, but now there's no E3. So Pokemon, but I believe companies will still release trailers around that time. I still believe that. I still believe that will be a thing. Like, companies will release trailers around the time, and lots of games will be revealed and all that. So I feel like it might happen. You know, like we might get a trailer for something then. It might be Legends C2A. I don't know. I cannot believe that nothing comes out this year. You know, I think until November. Like if we don't get an announcement until Worlds, okay, fine, I'll believe it. But so far, I don't know. Even if it isn't a new game, old games on the NSO, you know, like old games on the NSO, that, you know, something needs to come out this year. I cannot imagine Pokemon not releasing anything 1 year, and then on the following year releasing an one version game. I don't know. I cannot believe that. But yeah, the most likely scenario is we only get a trailer in August during Worlds, which is on the 24th of August. This time, I believe. It should be 24th or 25th, I believe, the closing ceremony when we get the trailers. I don't know. I'll be watching the DCG as always, but it should be around that time. Yeah, time absolutely passed. And I think they mentioned the time passed as well. Like, they talked about it. Like, oh, 1 year ago you left or something, you know? But yeah, it's better to do that than... The good thing about having different protagonists is that you can actually just not go that route. You can make the characters actually grow for a while, and then just, you know, they stay behind, something new happens, and you build a new audience with new characters. I don't know. But yeah, they did that because it just helps with marketing. They changed his appearance. You know, the clothes you wore and all that, they changed, so that's cool. Other thing that what happened to people last time, they will reveal Switch 2 and you'll get it. I think something like Switch 2 will be revealed soon. I have a feeling that will happen as well. In fact, I could totally see Switch 2 being a reveal during June. You know, like the time when E3 happened and all that. I think E3 time could easily be when the new console gets revealed. I don't believe we get past summer without a new console being revealed for Nintendo. I don't think that can happen. I mean, it can happen. I just don't think it will, I guess. And I think the new game, like Legends C2A, will come out for both consoles. I think you're gonna be able to play it on Switch and on whatever console comes out after. And one of the reasons is that releases simultaneously in 2025. You know, like they don't usually use that word when talking about a game coming out during the whole Switch era. They use the word simultaneously. And I feel like that will make sense whenever a new console gets announced. I think that simultaneously means the game will come out at the same time for two different consoles, two different Switches. One Switch and one, I don't know, crazy Switch or something. Switch U, new Switch, Switch Pro, whatever. I think the word simultaneously in the title most likely means that. Because the games have been releasing simultaneously since Kalos, which is kind of weird because they use this word right now on a Kalos game, technically. But ever since Gen 6, that the games release at the same time everywhere. So why use that word? Nobody was expecting the game to not release simultaneously. And the thing is, that thing is still, it's in the title still. It's not like they mentioned it in the video. It's the title of the actual thing, of the announcement. And you know, that makes me think. You know, that makes me think. The word simultaneously probably means the new console will be here. And it will be announced now and released in 2025, most likely, or at the end of this year. I expect it in 2025, early 2025. And then Z2A will release to both consoles, you know? I just hope that if there is a Switch 2... I think that no game for the Switch 2 will be compatible with any game coming any console behind. I think the other way around, yes, you know, like games for the Switch will be compatible with the Switch 2. I think they'll do that, like they did with the 3DS and the DS, like the Game Boy Advance with the Game Boy, the DS with the Game Boy Advance. They always do that, so I can totally see that happening. And but I don't think that like they'll have like the games that come out for the Switch 2 and for the Switch 2 only. I don't think those games will be compatible with anything behind, you know. I think they'll have some games like that. I can totally see like Pokemon will have that. I'm pretty sure this game will be in both consoles. Like it will probably run pretty poorly on one of them, on the old one. I feel like, I don't know, or maybe that's the reason they're taking a year off actually. Huh. Oh, that makes sense. Like if they're releasing a game and they have to optimize it for 2 different consoles, maybe that's the reason they want to have everything perfect. Like that kind of makes sense. That is likely. I cannot see it being smaller than the OLED, so I think that is very likely. I think we can expect that. I also expect them to not have OLED screens, which is going to be a weird thing after the Switch OLED, but I expect them to have 2 versions again. I think Nintendo would definitely do that. Just have the Switch OLED and then release the new Switch with an LCD screen, and then just an OLED new Switch eventually, just to make some extra cash. You know, they're just that way. There's no going around it. It's just what they do. Probably gonna hang out with my best friend after 2. Oh, that is awesome, Nagy. Hope you have a wonderful time. When is that happening? Is it now? Is it going to interrupt your hunt for an alligator? Or is it you know, like, I mean, you're having that time off school, so might as well make the best out of it, right? So I'm assuming you guys go to different schools. Is that it? Because 2 months, that has to be like yeah, that's crazy, man. That's sad, but you can't really do anything about it. I'm assuming you. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, random 190. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Welcome. As you can see, we're hunting for a Bulbasaur that does not appear to want to show up. Oh, there we go. On the previous school, we hang out every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But now, apparently, it is kind of impossible, right? Like, 2 months is a long time. And you bike a lot, so I'm assuming it's a very far away place in order to not be able to bike there or something. You're probably gonna have a really good time. That's awesome. Is he also a Pokemon player? Or are you the Poke nerd? Are you the only Poke nerd around? Doesn't want to be forced to pay over $400 just to play one game. Everyone doesn't really have that kind of money. Is all. I think that eventually it's gonna happen. Like eventually it's definitely gonna happen. Like when 3DS came out, I also didn't have a 3DS, and for a while, we I didn't have it. You know, I only bought the 3DS quite a while after the X and Y came out. I don't believe I played X and Y on release. It's one of the few Pokemon games I never played on release because I didn't have the console. I eventually bought it secondhand, and that's when I got it. And then that console broke down, and it took me a long time until I bought the second one, the second 3DS that I have right now. It took me a long time because and it was also secondhand. So, but eventually it will happen, Douglas. I think this first time you'll have it, but I don't expect the game that follows Pokemon Legends Z2A. I think that one is definitely gonna be new console exclusive. Legends Z2A is definitely, you're gonna be able to play Legends Z2A for sure. I think the word simultaneously says that, and you know it's kind of bad to announce a game and then, you know, like eventually say, oh, it wasn't for the console you had after all. You know, I think it's gonna be for both consoles. I assume it's gonna run poorly, or it's gonna run not that well on the older one. I can see that being the case, but I feel like eventually you'll probably have like a new Switch Lite, or you can find it secondhand. Like that's usually the best way. It's definitely gonna be like still expensive, but not as expensive, you know. I think from 400, because I also believe that 400 will likely be the price for the console. I think 400 is the most likely price for the console, and I think that you can probably eventually get it for like 300 when they drop price in second, when they get people start reselling them and all that. Since Gen 5, I've played every main series game that was when it was released. Since then, I didn't play Pokemon, the red, blue, and yellow and all that. I didn't play those on release. I didn't have one of those as mine for a long time. I played it on people's Game Boys back at school, basically. I think the first Gen 1 game I had, I bought it at a Comic-Con like event, an anime con or something, like when I was like already a bit older. The first game I ever got was Pokemon Gold, and that was not on release as well. Sapphire was close to release, but not on release as well. I think the first game I ever bought on release was Pokemon Heart Gold. And it's sad because I don't have the game right now, you know? I was thinking of saving for a Switch OLED, but there is... yeah, don't... I wouldn't buy a Switch OLED, Negi. Like, if you're saving for something, save for the actual... like, wait a while, you know? Wait a while. I think you can definitely do that. It looks cool. You can buy a shell. Buy a shell. You know, buy a Nintendo Switch shell and just put it on your console. You can find that for sure, you know? It's like, I don't know, $10 or something. Maybe like 10 euros, you know? It's not the same, but it's still pretty cool. I thought about doing that for mine for a long time. I also replaced my my sticks because they were completely destroyed. Then it doesn't feel real. Maybe it does. Maybe it's a good shell. I was once approached by like a custom shell company on Instagram to do some promos for them or something. But like I had to pay for the thing to get to me, and I was like, what? No, you're not gonna pay me anything. I'm just gonna have an affiliate link. Screw that. I'm not gonna do it. And they look kind of cool though. They were made of silicone, so they had like a, they were sturdy. They would protect your console. It's not the same as the actual console, but it's something. But I would definitely save for whatever console comes next, because if it comes out like next year, you have a long time to save some money, because that's definitely gonna happen. You know, that is 100% going to happen. Not 100%. I don't want to say 100%. That is not true, but I feel like there's a big chance that it happens. And then imagine, like, there's probably going to be a new Mario, a new Zelda, you know? Imagine if a new Zelda comes out and it's only playable on a new console. Imagine if that happens. You know, like, you're going to have to be, like, doing some crazy stunts on that thing. And you're going to have an OLED. Imagine if it doesn't work on the OLED. If I was in your position, I would say Nintendo. Maybe then you would get money to buy the console. That's cool. Yeah. I've made the decision a long time ago. I already, I'm not buying any OLEDs, any Switch Lites, even secondhand. I'm not buying any of them because I know there's a console coming, you know. I really believe that will happen. The CDI games remastered for Switch. CDI? What are the CDI? CDI? Let me check that. Oh, the game. Okay. The games from the CD thingy. They could do that eventually. Like I think they'll really. I think there will still be one remaster for like one remaster for the Switch for the like a Zelda remaster. No, I know about them. I just didn't know the I wasn't going for that name. Like CDI, I just assume it's like CD stuff, but I didn't think of Zelda, you know. I was gonna put these games on my they're the dating sim stuff, right? They're the dating sim like games, I believe. Yeah, they're the ones that are inspired on the actual show, right? The famous Zelda series. Oh, that is really cool. I want to go to Scotland as well. I've been to Paris. Wouldn't want to go back, but I definitely go to. I definitely would like to go to Scotland. We've talked about going to Scotland or Ireland. Maybe Wales. I don't know. Wales sounds beautiful, you know. But Scotland is definitely one that I've had on my bucket list for a while. I don't think we'll get a big new Zelda game after the long wait. I mean, we'll definitely get one. It's just gonna take a while. I think we can probably expect a new Zelda game like in 5 years, maybe. You know, 4 or 5 years. I'll be right back. My money's out. No worries, Douglas. No worries. Take your time. Take your time, my friend. Take your time. But I think that like 4 or 5 years until we get a new Zelda game. And that's fine. Zelda is usually like that, and they haven't disappointed us in a long time. Man, I said that France is beautiful, just said it. I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot. But I've had interactions with good French people and bad French people. Like, we have a good French people around here, you know, like Philo is a pretty cool guy. But I've had some interactions with some not so cool French people while working in the streets of Porto, and man, that wasn't cool. They were not the best. Funnily enough, Philo was the first one that commented on my YouTube channel. Did you guys know that? Have I mentioned it before? I probably have. But yeah, Philo was the first one to comment on my YouTube channel. So that's how long Philo has been around. I don't remember which video it was, if it was like the second or third. But it really was the one. Like, if it wasn't for his comment, I would probably not be doing anything right now. Like, I owe a lot to Philo, basically. Because I would definitely just give up eventually. Like, the comments I had were like, girlfriend commenting in order to try to boost it or something. You know, they meant nothing. Or bots that I had to delete or something like that. So, him commenting on the video was very, 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 very cool, and I liked it. And it's because of that that to this day I'm still doing it, and that the channel grew the way it did, you know. Or else I would have just been like, yeah, this is not worth it. Especially because I was so bad at editing that it took me so long. Like, it took so long for me to edit the video because I was so bad at it that everything I did was like the worst possible thing. I was like taking the longest time possible for a task that you know I could. I was like yeah, let's choose the longest way and just go for it. Always did it. Can you confirm for French people? I've been to Paris before and they ain't about them Belgian. They want those French fries. What Belgian fries? No, pommes frites are theirs. I've been to Belgium once, but I don't remember Belgians at all. I mean, it was like clearly I think it was it Brussels? I'm not even sure if it was. But I don't remember. Everyone was kind of quiet, I think. I remember it being quiet. I remember that it reminded me of the streets of Porto. You know, the main street, main commercial street of Porto. I actually bought a jacket on a store there. I remember. I will probably visit the Netherlands eventually as well. It's not like the place that I had on my bucket list. I wasn't like, oh yeah, I need to go to the Netherlands, you know. But I've had friends that went there and they liked it, so I would probably go there. I will probably, and usually the trips are incredibly, like the trip itself is like super. The flights are cheap as hell, you know. I've had friends go there for like 40 euros, and they only told me like if you don't fall for the obvious tourist traps, you have a wonderful time there, and you can just save a lot of money. Because apparently, like, they went to Amsterdam, of course. That's the tourist destination, the big tourist destination. But they said like there's a lot of like just tourist traps there, and if you can escape them, you're gonna save a lot of money, gonna have a lot of fun, and just be fine. 2 of them even lived there for like almost a year or something. They only said one thing: food wasn't good. Food was not good. You know? I was talking about boring, like, looks. The only good part about this kind is the sea. No, nothing, Douglas, really. We didn't catch anything. Like, clearly the Bulbasaur, clearly this whole, oh, let's make a shiny living dex thing was a mistake because Bulbasaur does not want to show up and Bulbasaur is the first one. You know, like, clearly this wasn't the right thing. I'll be honest with you. I thought I was going to get the Bulbasaur, like, yesterday. And, like, in 2 streams, I would get the full line. And then I could move on to another thing. Yes, I need 3 Bulbasaurs. I am very tempted into, like, catching the first one and then moving on to Indigo Disc. You know? I think Indigo Disc is definitely going to be easier for the starters, right? I think we can all agree on that, right? Now, we're going to go Indigo Disc. But I mean, I've already caught 100 and something Bulbasaurs here. I think I have to at least get a shiny in this game. I will get a shiny in this game, and then I'll move on to another one. But for now, let's get one here. I would like to go to, I think it's Ghent, right? Is it Ghent? Yeah. I mean, it looks like, I don't know if Ghent is how it is called in Belgium. I don't know how to say it, but it looks so beautiful. It's clearly very touristy for sure. Like, I imagine this place is packed with tourists, but it looks gorgeous. It's like a gothic teenager's dream, basically. you made, I believe you, that joke crossed your mind so many times, Douglas. So many times. Because that thing happens all the time here. In Let's Go. Amsterdam is fun, but if you want to see something where Holland is famous for the windmills, you should go to a place called Zandvoort Sands. I would go there. I would like, if I went to the Netherlands, I would definitely want to see, you know, that traditional tulips plus the windmills and all that. Yeah, I thought it would be. It looks beautiful, like super picturesque, you know, like it really does. I would love to like see it in real life. I know that photos kind of lie, but even in bad lighting, that thing looks amazing. But I wouldn't know where to go, honestly. I think the spots I saw in Belgium look awesome. Netherlands as well. There's a lot of flowers there, and that's kind of cool. That makes for some beautiful scenery, you know. I didn't question it out because I felt like, oh, maybe that's how they spell it there. Maybe that's how they spell it there, you know. You're gonna be the one to finally get the monster, and then you're gonna find out that it's just it's gonna be the first Pokemon ever discovered. Basically, it's gonna be the start of your journey. It's a beautiful city in Belgium. I'll show you a picture. I'll put a picture up on screen. Can I? Do you let me do it? Something like this. This is the picture that shows up when you're on Google. It looks kind of cool. Like, looks really cool. It reminds, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of reminds me of Porto as well. There's like some areas that are very like, I think it's just a kind of architecture, basically. You gotta at least take one Pokeball with you, Nagi. Maybe you get a critical catch on that Pokemon, you know? It has a very nice look. It has a very nice look. Like, for sure. And I would visit it. I would want to. But yeah. But I'm not sure. There's always something beautiful in places, you know? So it's hard to choose. Probably has a legendary... It probably does. And it's the rarest of them all. Like, people have been looking for that thing since forever, so it's definitely going to be a tough one to catch. So you gotta be ready for a battle. I think you should definitely weaken that thing out. So I would take your dog, or I would ask your father for a couple of dogs that you can use in battle. You know, because you gotta weaken that thing. You definitely gotta weaken that thing. It won't go down without a fight for sure. Why would you call it Lugia? A Scottish person who can be understood is more difficult to find. That is true, especially I assume that if you go to like any of those, like Ireland, Scotland and all that, if you go to those, even England, they have so many weird accents that, you know, like it's hard. It's hard because they're like super thick accents. I don't think water types are gonna be useful against it. I'm assuming that thing is like water dragon or something like that. You know, it feels like a water dragon Pokemon. It just does. Come on, Bulbasaur. Become shiny for me. Become shiny. Maybe because Lugia is a Bulbasaur, just like, okay. That makes sense. It is kind of a depth Pokemon and all that. That kind of makes sense. In the anime, it looked even more like it. Now that I think about it. On the Lugia episodes, it looked even more like it. The thing is, I probably mentioned that on my Lugia video. But it has been a long time. It has been a long, long time. Even today, I was thinking today, I was like, oh, I haven't recorded anything in like a week and a half. You know, like I need to record shorts right now. I only have shorts until like Thursday, so I need to record and edit shorts. 9 of them, already wrote them. I have no videos for next week. I'm wondering, like, should I make a random theories about Legends each way? Should I just make whatever comes to mind? I don't know. I just enjoyed this kind of rest from making the content. But who knows? Who knows? I'll just get a random Edgehog and hope it's a Togedemaru and then make it... maybe instead of a Togedemaru, it's like a Kilodin or something like that. So it's a grass type, you can still abuse it. And if you electrocute, that should have been their first thing. Like, if they were really worried about there being a monster in there, just shock the whole lake, destroy all of the fauna there. Like every inch of life there just floating. Electrocute. Yeah, true. In the TCG, they actually made a really bad deck that is kind of like that. Like you use all the Pika clones and you have to use them one after the other, and they have like a chain-like attack because electricity, chains, circuits and stuff. Have you get your shiny Bulbasaur before mine? I don't know. This isn't looking very good then. This is not looking very good. First of all, the Bulbasaur is taking a while to spawn, which is kind of weird. That should not be the case. Second of all, it's been a long time. I spent the whole stream yesterday trying to get it, and we're in a 1 in 300 chance. So I know I'm still under odds, but we're getting there, and I'm not liking it. You know, 150. We're halfway through the odds basically. It has to be faster than Nidoran. It has to. It has to be faster than that. Like there's no other way around it. We have the shiny charm this time. We're not going to the thousands. You know, God, that is so bad. With shiny charm? Like, did you have the shiny charm? You probably did, right? Oh, I just remembered one thing. I don't have, right? I do not have this on. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I didn't have a lure on. That's why it's taking so long. I did not have a lure on this whole time. I stopped it when I went for the Slowpoke, and oh God, I could have had so many more. That's crazy. I turned it off for Slowpoke. Why associate Lugia with water and basically not give it the water type? I don't even think it gets water type. I think maybe it would be too strong against Ho-Oh. I think they didn't want to make Lugia like clearly overpower Ho-Oh in terms of typing as well, so they didn't give it. I think so. Lugia has a very weird story. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Did You Know Gaming video on Lugia, but that thing was... That has a deep story going around there, you know? It's not oh, I made a Pokemon. Let's throw it into the bin, into the pile. No, it's like there's a crazy story behind Lugia. Oh yeah, I think we might just be lucky now that I made things right and I have the lure on. I think we might be, you know, lucky enough to get the shiny. You were very unlucky, then. Very, very unlucky. Hopefully you get something soon. Oh, hopefully you don't have that again. So just got a shiny charm, odd shiny in the beginning of the stream. No. I had the lure on when the stream started. I turned the lure off when we went to get money. You know, when we went to Pewter City to kind of just take care of the slowpoke and all that. It asked me like, "Oh, do you want to keep using the lure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna need to use it for a while, you know." So I didn't use it. But yeah, that's kind of the thing. I had it with it was with lure odds, basically lure and shiny char. No, it was with shiny char on. Yeah. It was shiny char mods. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Did you see the new Did You Know Gaming video? I haven't seen any of the new videos. I have not. I will watch it eventually. I know about the story. It was originally not Guardian of the Sea and then banished itself there, and that's why it's not water type. The second reason is that they thought Psychic was broken and wanted to give it to a legendary. I think I was talking about the whole story about the guy falling into a weird obsession with the Pokemon and all that. That it wasn't supposed to be a Pokemon at all. It was supposed or an available Pokemon at all. It was supposed to be just for the Colosseum stuff and all that. I think that was that, right? I don't know, or just for the anime. It was just for the anime or something. And there was like a crazy story there. There were drugs involved, you know, like the guy was absolutely out of his mind for Lugia. And then they changed some stuff and he didn't like it. It was crazy. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I never know if you guys actually get the... well, sometimes I don't realize that if you guys got the YouTube messages or not. I know the YouTube messages go towards you, but no, the Twitch messages go to YouTube, but the other way around. You know, sometimes it does works, other times it does not work. But yeah, come on, we can do this. All right, who's the next one? Now we're always gonna go for we're always gonna get a Bulbasaur, and that's good. Man, we could have had a shiny already. I think we're gonna go out of Pokeballs again this game. This time. Also, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow, so I really hope we get something today so I can just turn off Let's Go. And if I want to play Switch tomorrow, I can without ruining the chain. I hope we get one. If we get one Bulbasaur, I'm moving on to Scarlet and Violet. It's just a better choice. It just is. Nah, screw you, Pikachu. Okay, there we go. They should spawn within your, you know, like within your range of sight, basically. They should. They don't, but they should. There we go, beautiful. All right. But it's gonna be a tough one. Oh, there's a shiny Weedle again. There is a shiny Weedle again. So our second shiny today is another Weedle. So far we got a Kakuna, we got a PJ, and we got 2 Weedles. That's insane. Even we haven't gotten a Dragon Fairy type outside of a single Mega Evolution, and I wouldn't mind another. I think we eventually can get it. I can see the shiny luck. Thank you so much, Odd. Thank you so much. I can feel it. Yeah, we're already on 4 shinies ever since we started this hunt, but none of them is Bulbasaur. Yeah, we're even going to encounter the Bulbasaur right next to the shiny Weedle. That's crazy. We're going to encounter the Bulbasaur right in front of the shiny Weedle. Come on. 4 shinies already. 4 shinies ever since we started this. None of them the actual Pokemon we're hunting. Best odds on the Bulbasaur. Shiny Pokemon, not the Bulbasaur. Love it. Love it. Is new Pokemon Gen coming this year? Hello, Noise. Welcome to the stream. No, so far, the only announcement we have means that no game is coming out this year. Supposedly, what we got is Pokemon Legends Z2A, a Pokemon Legends game based in Kalos, Lumiose City. That's going to happen only inside Lumiose City. Comes out in 2025. So no Pokemon game in 2024. So far, there's no announcement. There's nothing. I just talked about it a little bit ago that I was like, yeah, I think that there might be something coming, but you know, they haven't announced it, so just speculation on my part, nothing else. But yeah, official stuff, only 2025, Pokemon Legends Z2A. There's we don't even have any images or anything, you know? There's not even footage from the game. We just have like a teaser trailer in Pokemon Day like 2 months ago, almost 3 months ago. No, 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. We're in April. Yeah. Do you think there will still like? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Scarlet and Violet is done. I think that's that's what the whole epilogue thing meant. You know, as much as I would like to see more Scarlet and Violet just because of the story. You know, like more story in Scarlet and Violet. It's definitely done. That's why I find it so weird. Like they were always so keen in keeping us playing the game or something. They're releasing guides. They're still releasing guides in their social media. They're releasing guides on shiny hunting, on beating 5-star raids. You know, like as if the game is starting right now. It's so weird. I don't know. I think they're done with the new Pokemon. I think so as well. If we ever get even if we get like what's its name, like a remake, there's like it's just gonna be a simple remake with nothing new added at all. Maybe just a fairy type. Maybe we get Johto with fairy type. You know, that's what we get. Johto with fairy type. After all, Johto and Unova are the only games that haven't got the fairy type yet. So maybe they do Johto now just to get it. You know, we get Mr. Mime and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I think they're activate my hidden ability, Shiny Luck Overload. Because oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, Douglas. I can feel it now. Get out. No, so many birds. Do you want to explain why do you think that's the case, Odd? Why sort of justice? I really hope they do. I really hope that your theory comes true and we actually get a new sort of... It also makes sense, you know? It's not just... You know, it is not just like, it's kind of tough. I don't think so. Because of the Terrapagos, actually. I think Terrapagos is the reason why I don't think there will be a new type. Because it would be strange. Like, Terrapagos has the types, the middle form, the Terra form from Terrapagos has the types on its back. And just randomly releasing a new type will be like, yeah, Terrapagos dumb, you know? Terrapagos doesn't have that type. Unless they release like a special form or an update on Terrapagos or something. But I feel Terrapagos will most likely be locked in Scarlet and Violet, like Eternatus is locked so far in Sword and Shield. The Necrozma wasn't locked in Sun and Mundo, in Alola, so there might be a chance that we just get, you know, like, get the Pokemon from, like, get Eternatus eventually or something. But I don't think we're gonna get a new type. It would be cool. Like, it's always nice to have a new type. Like, it shakes everything up and... makes people have to relearn the game in a way, so they can play competitively and even playing casually. Casually, just having a new type makes you rethink everything. Arceus can say yes. I mean, they can just do that and say like, yeah, Terrapagos is not Arceus, so Terrapagos doesn't have all the powers or something. They can do whatever they want, to be fair. So if they release a new type, we'll just eat it. Just be like, yep, all right, there's a new type now. Also, okay, it is strong against this, it is weak against that. Perfect. Just what I want. Now, where's my goddamn Bulbasaur? Well, oh, there we go. Why? How? When? Why does it spawn over there? Like, look at where it spawned. They could just brush it away. Regigigas didn't get a design update despite being outdated due to 2 new Regi. I don't think the Terrapagos will prevent... I don't know. There was such a focus on typing in Gen 9 that I think, like, if there was ever a time to release a new type, that would be Gen 9. I know we got the new Terra type and all that, but that's not the same thing. We got every type was a new Terra type in Gen 9 technically. They could. I don't know. I don't see it happening, but they could absolutely do it. I'm just stating my opinion, really. I would love if they did. I don't think they will. But I would love I would love it if they did. I would really like to just relearn everything again, like we did with Fairy type, which wasn't really a relearn, but even to this day, sometimes I forget some stuff about Fairy type. Like, oh, what does it resist fire? Does it, No, fire, no. Like sometimes it's still, I still wonder about those things because, it was a big new thing. But that's a good point about Regigigas, really. Yeah, they just release the Regis and screw it. So and they could have done it because they included Regigigas in the same game. So yes, Still and Poison are super effective, and it is super effective against Dragon and Dark. I think and Fighting. I think it is also super effective against Fighting. Those kinds of things that we used to not have to know that, but eventually it just showed up. So, and we had to relearn everything. Like that. That's why I think that's why Gen 6 was so fun for me. It was really a new thing. It was a new thing with there, like the 3D graphics, the new changes with the experience share and all that. There was some new stuff happening, and that was kind of cool. Hello, Victini Blast. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? It is resisted by fire while not being weak to it. Yeah. See, those are the small things that it kind of, I should know by now. But since it was a thing that changed, like so many years, so many years of my life were just changed, and that's how it was. I probably head straight to the strip club in Lumio City. Lumio City back in the day was a crazy place. It was a crazy place. There's gonna be some dark alleys there. Some really dark alleys. I mean, Unova already had the alleys. Alright, I'm gonna Negi, thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful time with your friend. Hope you can reconnect very well and that everyone is fine. So, thank you so much for being around. And I'll see you on Thursday. Remember, no stream tomorrow. Holiday, 1st of May. Kind of rhymes. That's cool. But yeah, that's that. I'll be here next Thursday. I will be here next Thursday. For now, we lose our minds. Yeah, then. Oh, you did? That's awesome. So it's the 3rd Charmander in not a long time. Like, Negi got the Charmander yesterday. Then Kuri-chan on Discord caught a shiny Charmander in Pokemon Go, and now you hatched the Charmander as well. That's crazy. It also resists fighting in dark, naturally. And for a reason I still can't explain, it resists bug. Like, a bug and a fairy. Isn't there like... Maybe there's like a weird tale or something. They sometimes go for those. Maybe there's like a weird tale about bugs and fairies or something like that. I don't know. And I've been doing fine. By the way, Victini Blast, we're starting a shiny tournament as soon as midnight hits. We have one tournament every other month, a shiny tournament with points and stuff. So if you want to join the Discord and go for the or if you're there, because some people are there, but I don't know. You can go there and if you're a shiny hunter, go for the gold. It takes the whole month. There's various points for different hunts and stuff like that. And everything counts. Well, not everything. Pokemon Sleep doesn't count. Everything that can be brought to Pokemon Home counts. I think that's the way. That would be the way. And it starts at midnight wherever you are. So 1st of May it begins and then lasts until the 31st of May. Come on. Why is no one shiny? If you want to join, I can send you the link. If you want, you can check it out. And yeah, you just have to click to check the announcements to know the rules. Nah, no, it has to be 1st of May. That would be some good stuff. That's a very valuable shiny for the tournament. There's a PDF there. There's a PDF there with all of the points and the rules and all that. Tamatoa? Let me see. I don't know if he's shiny or if he'd rather be shiny. I think he'd rather be shiny. I was forgetting the name. I knew I recognized it for something, but I didn't. And I sang that song for a while. There's some No, but I remember some songs from the movie because I watched the movie back in the day when it came out, and some songs, they stuck. No worries, Victini Blast. No worries. You don't even have to join. I just suggested it because since you were hunting a shiny, that means you might usually shiny hunt. So, then there's like a gift, a prize if you win. There's like some stickers with stuff from the. Oh, he says that because he also says I'd rather be shiny, something like that. Yeah, there's like a medal and stuff. The first winner was Gym Leader JC. The second one was Din. And this is the third tournament. I need to make a post on that on the actual YouTube channel. Maybe some people want to join or something. Oh, there we go. Another non-shiny. Oh, that's awesome. Zygarde is because first of all, it's a battle that is annoying to play through because you have to have a good comp to win against Zygarde. And then comes the worst part, which is, like, you do all of that and then it isn't shiny, so you have to redo all of that. Dynamax Adventures are a tough one. Oh, I wouldn't do it as well. Like 100%. Just checking the Bulbasaur. Okay, we gotta go get money again. Well, we cannot get money from the Slowpoke and all that, but we're gonna sell everything we have in order to get more Pokeballs and try to hunt to get the Bulbasaur. So yeah, let's do it. Those specific hunts are worth a lot there, but you also have the smaller ones. Like you can just, take a lap around whatever Hisui place there is. My best shiny and probably my only shiny from that I got a few shinies during my life as a Pokemon trainer that I will accept this now because I don't want to forget about the lure again. But the one I'm the most proud of is Ho-Oh in Pokemon Heart Gold. It took me so long to get it, but I was so happy when I got that thing. God, it took me forever. I didn't get the Suicune though. I remember talking to you about the Suicune on Twitter, I believe. Still, I haven't gotten it. I haven't gotten back to the thing at all. I just am like, yeah, eventually maybe, not now. Don't feel like getting it now. I would love to though. I'm not trying for my second Chinese Zygarde. Yeah, but you're crazy, Din. But you're crazy. It is a pretty cool shiny though. And the best part about it, that is such a good shiny. I want to go for that as well eventually. I want to get that one for sure. I was trying for Suicune and Crystal, and my goal was to get the Celebi eventually. Because first of all, I was playing through that game in order to get the Celebi. But then I thought to myself, like, if you're doing this already and you've played this game so many times that you don't care how long it takes for you to get through something, just hunt the Pokemon there, But I gave up eventually. There's that small, the few steps and cutscene that you have before encountering the Suicune. It's annoying, It is annoying because it takes a long time for shunting. I know most people would be like the SpongeBob meme where Neptune makes 1,000 burgers in one magic move and then Bob takes too long to make one burger, but he made it with love. It's kind of like that. The Pokemon is basically the same, but it's different. And especially with the odds. I understand. I don't do it myself for the most part. Like, I have Shiny Ho-Oh. Shiny Ho-Oh was the first Shiny Legendary I ever got on stream. The first ever. And the thing is, having that Heart Gold Shiny Ho-Oh, it's just so special. It took so long to get that it just feels special. It took me months. I don't remember exactly when. I don't remember exactly when, but like how long it took. But it took me a real long time, like really long time. Wait. Is he broken? Wait, did I break the chain somehow or something? I didn't, right? I don't remember seeing what chain I was on. I'm worried now. And this theme song is memorable too. I listened to it quite a few times. No, okay, I didn't break the chain. I was so worried for a second. I didn't see the number screen. Damn, crazy. Oof. All right, we got it. We got it. I think my most memorable shiny I found was an Nidoran male first encounter in the Safari Zone. Oh, that is so good. I never saw a shiny in that game. I played Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire for over 500 hours. Never saw a shiny there. Never. Ever. Much less on the first encounter on the Safari Zone on a Gen 3 game. Like, no way. I thought about hunting. I have a ongoing playthrough of Fire Red right there, and I thought about hunting the starter, but it takes so long that I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Only if they happen like that, you know. Lucky me. But I never got a shiny on a Gen 3 game, ever. I did get 2 shinies on Gen 2. Well, besides the ones with the odd egg. I'm not counting the odd egg because those are kind of easy to get. And they take a while because it's kind of annoying to you know, they're kind of annoying to have to hatch. They take a long time, but I got a Growlithe and a Metapod that I didn't know, like I didn't know what a shiny was, so I just ran away from them. They wouldn't exist right now because that game is already more than dead. The battery just ran out eventually, but it's still something that I'm like, yeah, kind of sucks. It would be cool to have that. I brought the shinies. The top 3 shiny Celebi from Crystal, Mew from Go, and shiny Arceus from BDSP. I need to get that shiny Arceus eventually. Like, Cass wants me to hunt it next Thursday. I was saving it for when I got there in the Pokédex, but this is taking forever. So I'm thinking that it will still take me forever to get this, and I don't expect to get shiny Arceus on Thursday stream. No, stay. All right. I don't think I can get that, so I'm not worried about that. Man, everyone gets shiny Arceus except me. I really need to get that. It's one of my longest hunts here on stream. I feel like I've been going back to shiny Arceus, to the shiny Arceus hunt, for at least like almost ever since the event came out. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. I started doing it on my free time, and I was like, yeah, Superpower. I'm gonna get Superpower on these Pokemon. Take out Body Slam. Yeah, got Superpower on the Snorlax now. But yeah, I thought about that being you know, my my personal hunt while not streaming, but eventually I just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it on stream. People want to see this one. Never got it. Up to this day, still looking for it. No luck. Absolutely no luck. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. For now, all focus is on Bulbasaur and how it is not showing up. I feel like I really want to get at least one here, but part of me kind of wants to abandon this and go for the Indigo Disc, but yeah, I will not do it. I will stand here tall against all odds. I will do that. I'm in a terrifying Sylveon raid and 2 Pokemon are weak to Fairy, and this raid is a nightmare. Why are you doing that? Why are you torturing yourself? Do you need it, or are you looking like for Herba? Are you looking for Herba Mystic or something? 200 hands enemy, right? There is a good change. There is a good change. There is indeed a good change. I feel like that thing is gonna get melted. And we're gonna reach 200. Very likely gonna reach 200 encounters today. I don't know. As much as they tell me that the method is really this one, you have to catch every single Pokemon from the chain, I still feel like I don't know. I still feel like that is not the way. That cannot be the way. Not after such a long time. It cannot be the way. My Arceus is just here chilling. I don't think I ever got Arceus in that game. I don't think I did. Is the plate, the strong plate, like the alpha plate or whatever the name was, is it there? Was it alpha plate? It wasn't alpha plate, was it? Divine Plate? Nah, it wasn't that as well. Legends Plate, the Legends Plate. Yeah, yeah, Legends. Oh, I have some Great Ball here. That's cool. Yeah, it was the Legends Plate. It would be weird considering how there's so many type changing things in that game, but I get that. I get why they would put it there right after Legends Arceus. After all, like, people wanted to see that, so I would guess they put it there. Might be wrong though. I really like. I'm telling you, back in the day when I was hunting in Let's Go, I would just simply catch the Pokemon, get to 31, and just wait. And now we know that that was basically full lure odds hunting, but it felt so much better than just, you know, being disappointed with every single catch and having to constantly get Pokeballs and all that. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like, you know, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. I don't know. It feels like it's not the most optimized way of doing things. What can we do? Even if it isn't, it is the way it is, so we can't really do anything about it. Oh well. We can deal with it. We can deal with it for sure. No, no. There we go. Man, Phil just commented on my last video, and he believes that the game is actually, he still believes that the game is in the future. I don't know, like, he really goes hard on that thing. I don't know, he's French, so he might understand Kalos better than us, but I can't imagine the game being, come on, I can't imagine that game being in the future. It would be so strange. Like, they would have to do so many changes to how things exist in the Pokemon world, like, you know, like the whole lore of the game would have, of the region would have to change. That would have to be a different timeline, completely different from every single other timeline or something like that, because I don't know. It just feels weird. The game has to be in the past. The blue thing was a literal blueprint of what Kalos could be or something like that. I don't know. I can't. I mean, I won't completely discard the chance of it being in the. Come on, Bulbasaur, be cool. I won't completely discard the chance of it being in the future, of course. Like, everything is possible, but come on, it's a Legends game. I'll reply after the thing, but I have to complain about it here. Gaming in the future would make sense as well, just not what it's been hinted at so far. How would it make sense though? Like, an event would have to happen. It would have to be a completely different Lumiose, because if they're trying to build a place that has both, you know, a place that is for people and Pokemon to live, to be in harmony and stuff, that's the Lumiose we have. It would have to be a completely different timeline and a completely different everything. You know, I don't know. I just don't feel like that's the case. It hasn't been hinted at all, yeah, but I don't know. Well, gotta go. Good luck with the Shiny. Thank you so much, Douglas. Thank you so much for being around, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and thank you for the good luck. Hopefully I get something, which doesn't appear to be the case. A lot of people are going for the future thing because of the Scarlet and Violet theme, so they're going for, like, yeah, past, so Legends Arceus, future, so, you know, Legends Z2A. I don't know. I cannot see it at all. Like, I think eventually we might get a game in the future, but like near future, you know, something close to the time when, like, a bit of a sequel, you know, not a full sequel, but kind of a sequel-ish game, a sequel-ish game. I just checked my shiny legendary birds and I got shiny Articuno in Let's Go, shiny Zapdos in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, and shiny Moltres in Sword and Shield. That's cool. We're really going around there. That's cool. I think a lot of mine were Pokemon Go. which is cool. It means that I still have the legendary birds that I can hunt on Pokemon Sword and Shield, so that's pretty awesome. When the time comes, I can totally do that. Because I'm definitely not gonna hunt them here in Pokemon Let's Go, because I'm not crazy. And like I've caught the roaming one, so I've caught the static one, so it would have to be a roaming one, you know, a wild one. And nope, I'm not gonna be wild hunting the actual birds. Ain't gonna do that. So I'd rather have the Dynamax Adventures as an option. Man, that beat really is crazy. Yeah, for a future version of Lumiose City, they would like something had to happen to change the way they lived. Well, if the game is dead in the future, then the Pokemon being catchable in the city would be easier to explain compared to why we can't in X and Y. That being said, I'm so pro pass. I mean, I can totally see why they would build the city and so push out the wilderness, and then, you know, like that would be the way I would see it. Like they would push out the wilderness as they rebuild the city, but make it a welcoming place for people and Pokemon. You know, they would find a way to live in harmony with the Pokemon and, you know, the Pokemon and the people, basically. Through shared resources or whatever, you know. How can I leave it? They've made the prison of Pokemon. No. Yeah, Legends, the word Legend, that's one of the first things that I mentioned in my past future video. Like, it has to be, like, a Legends already exists, kinda. It's something that we heard about or didn't hear about, but would be in a story or something. I don't know. I don't know. We need a trailer. That's all I'm saying. We need an absolute trailer so we can know exactly what's happening. So people stop, you know, so people actually stop speculating about that one. We need a definite answer. Something like Premonition or Destiny would work better for futuristic games. I also like the twist that Lockstein put on it. I didn't see the video, but I didn't watch it. But I know they had like Pokemon Neo Legends, and it was like a more futuristic vibe to the thing. Which Neo Legends kind of means like it's a new legend, something that is forming technically. I could say Pokemon Destiny. Destiny is a strong word with Pokemon though. No, it's my destiny. They have that thing, you know. So that could totally that could be it or could not be it because of that. Pokemon Future Sight, because it's already a Pokemon thing as well. I don't know. I would rather they don't go too futuristic and just you know, just sequel whatever game you're on. I think that would be cool. I feel like that would be the best way to do it. Like, okay, now we're playing Hoenn, but it's Hoenn 5 years or 10 years after what happened, you know? I feel like that would be the best way. The only bad part would be we would always have to assume that the legendary was not caught. Or else what would we be dealing with, you know? Or they could add some new Pokemon, something like that. My last Johto playthrough was really lucky with a randomizer, a shiny and a Oh, that is really cool. I got a shiny in the Alola one right now, with the randomizer as well. And it was like super random. I was talking about shinies and then I got one, basically. But I don't know if you were here at the time then, or if you were. I know you were here. I don't know if you were watching, but I was doing a Soul Link with Lazarix, and I got the what's its name? Like we both got a shiny, so we had a Link shiny basically. Not at the same time, but when he got his, I think he said like if you get one, like it's gonna be the Link is gonna be that, and we both got a shiny on that game, so it was super cool. Also fantastic. We just hit 200 Bulbasaur. That's kind of crazy. Maybe too crazy. I'm not really having the the best of time with this. So thank you so much. That's crazy. Why? I do not want to deal with so many Bulbasaur. I'm sick of them. I really should have gone for Indigo Disc. Scarlet and Violet would make it so easy. Or not. Maybe it would be really hard, but... Yeah, we both got a shiny. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Then I lost as a shiny. That was also crazy. I lost as basically the strongest Pokemon, but then eventually we won that. We got everything so well at the end that we actually got it. But that was easier to get through. You know, I wouldn't want to do Alola twice because of the cutscenes in the beginning. But older games that you just go through them like crazy. There's no like slower cutscenes and stuff like that. I would restart those games all the time. All the damn time. Come on, give me a shiny Bulbasaur, please. I'm begging you. Man, this is gonna be too crazy. We'll get a few more and then call it, but damn, this is too much. This is becoming too much. I do not know what to do. I have no idea how to finish this thing. I think this was the biggest mistake. I should have listened to you guys when you guys said like, oh yeah, just catch the Pokemon that you need. Like you probably need like, you know, like a handful of them. So just go for the shinies that you need in order to rest from the challenges and all that. And well, I should have done that instead of starting a new one. But here we are, and I don't want to give up right now, but it feels tough. It was never this hard to get a shiny. Never. Never, ever, ever was this hard to get a shiny. I don't remember my Bulbasaur being this hard to get. To be fair, I don't even remember if I got the Bulbasaur here. I might have gotten my shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go, but I do believe I got at least one Bulbasaur in this game. I think I got at least one. I got a lot of Charmanders that I remember. It was kind of easy to get Charmander, to be fair. But I wasn't catching them. I was just doing the restart thingy. I was just like, you know, like resetting the spawns with the climbing up and down. That was all I was doing. And it worked. Like, why isn't it working right now? Come on. It's insane. That is insane. I don't know. But there's nothing we can do about it. We gotta go through with it. As bad as it is, I started it. I'll do it for a while until I get tired of it and just start, you know, going for another challenge. I don't know what I would do, but I would have fun doing it. I'm hoping it probably wouldn't be this frustrating, basically. At least they're easy to catch. We got to the point where they're easy to catch. If this wasn't a new account and I was dealing with this the same way I was dealing with the Squirtle, I would probably have said like, yeah, no. Screw this. Not doing it. Not doing it at all. But I guess I'll Thursday I'll do a little bit of Arceus, and I think I'll just, it's not the right order, I know, but that's the only Arceus I can actually hunt. So I would probably go like yeah, let's count that. Like if we do get the shiny Arceus, I would count that one as being the as being the shiny, the one for the living dex. Because I first of all, I need that one. I need one of those for my actual living dex. I never got a shiny Arceus, and well, no, that's a lie. I did get a shiny Arceus through the GTS in Gen 6, I believe. That was not that was not legal. That was not a legal Arceus for sure, not a legit one at least. It was kind of legal. I mean, there was a shiny Arceus event, so it was legal in a way, but not legit at all. The GTS from Gen 7 and 6, that thing was plagued with random event cloned Pokemon. That was crazy. Because I did a solo challenge in a way, where I was trying to get as much of the Alolan Pokédex as I could, only through Wonder Trading. And I got quite a bit of it. Just Wonder Trading. That's all I was doing. I was Wonder Trading Pokemon that I had like too many of, or that I didn't need, or something like that, or the same one that I just got, in order to keep filling the Pokédex. And it took me forever, and I didn't get the whole Pokédex. I gave up eventually. It was really fun. I think my only issue was really the amount of time that it just crashed. The Wi-Fi just crashed on the 3DS, and I was like, that's kind of annoying. And it's gonna take forever because there are a whole bunch of Pokemon there. So, but it was an interesting challenge. Got Pokemon from all over the place. Lots of like weird mythical events, shiny Pokemon and stuff like that. But eventually I stopped. I think a smaller decks, you could totally get away with that. I know people already started doing the... what's its name? They started doing the whole... I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry, trailed off. I think I will shiny hunt kind of beating them in the Crown Tundra. I think you should do it. Just to make something different, basically. Technically, people used to get... Now you have the codes, you know? Now you have the codes that people activate instantly when a new game comes out, where you just go there, you offer your exclusive, the other person offers their exclusive, and if it's the same, you both quit the trade, and if it's not the same, you just trade. I love that there's a thing like that. I love that there's like, you just go there and do that, you know? They create those specific things for that. Yeah, you should do that. Just rest a little bit from the hatching. Me, I will get 5 more Bulbasaurs, and then I will say goodbye. This won't count. We start after this one. So let's do that. And it starts after this 5 more Bulbasaurs, and I'm pretty sure we won't get the shiny, but you know, might as well try. Might as well try. So let's see. Cat wants to leave the room, so Cat will have to wait for 5 Bulbasaurs. I think she'll be fine. Okay, first Bulbasaur, no shiny, of course. Expected. As our luck has turned from not that great anyway, but to really, really poor, so it is what it is. Can't say that I did not expect a non-shiny Pokemon. I did. So first one, there we go. First Bulbasaur, level 7, fantastic. Might try so hard and get so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It just got no games. In the end, it just got no games. Alright, there we go. Second Bulbasaur, nothing. It is huge though. Alright, there we go. Anyone watch the Fallout series, by the way? I started watching it last weekend. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. And I've only played a little bit of New Vegas and Fallout 3. But it's kind of a nice world to get into a TV series. I kind of like the way they did it, and the music. I love that. I love that they really went hard with the music. They really made it as it should. Hearing the classic one, like the ink spots. I don't want to set the world on fire. God, it just brought back memories from the first playthrough I had of Fallout 3 back in the day. Made me want to play the game again. I really wish that game was on the Switch. Like a collection, a Fallout collection, or just Fallout 3 remastered or something. I would love that. 4. I know there's the actor who plays the racist sidekick of Vic Mackey in The Shield. Might give it a try. I don't know who you're talking about. Because I just watched 1 or 2 episodes of The Shield. What? Wait, The Shield? The Shield is not Shield, right? No, oh yeah, okay. It's not the one that I'm talking about. I thought you were talking about Agents of Shield. I thought you were talking about Marvel. Oh yeah, he's one of the main characters. He's actually one of the main characters. So far, he's like one of the best things about the series. 100%. One of the best things about the series. You should definitely you should, if you like the guy, you should definitely check it out. The guy does a tremendous job so far. He's probably, I would say, like, he is not the main character, but it kind of is. It's one of those series where you have like multiple like 3 main characters Clearly, one of them is the main character, but the other ones also have a very good screen time, and they focus a lot on their stories and all that. So I really think it's a good one. I really think it's a good one. A friend of mine that really loves Fallout already told me that, yeah, I should watch it. Like, it's super good. But I delayed it until eventually I was like, yeah, let's do this. Okay, final Bulbasaur. Not shiny. I'll catch this one and then I will I'll catch this one, see who spawns. We might be lucky and the last one truly is a shiny. And then I'll call it. And I will decide during this time if I stay with this game open for the holiday and then just come back to it. I can't really come back to it. So if I go to Arceus, I cannot come back to it. So I think I'm gonna just break the chain. Yeah, the chain will be broken. Hello, Dragon Tamer. Welcome to the stream. And it is very late because I am now saying goodbye to everyone. But you came along. I was able to say hello to you. So welcome. I will just check the last Bulbasaur. But thank you so much for checking out. It happens way too many times, Dragon Tamer. Our time zones do not mix at all. They do not mix. Hi back. I'll be just checking the Bulbasaur. I need to check one Bulbasaur, the one that spawns after the catch. Nope. I guess we're catching this one as well. So we're also catching this one. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Hope you've been doing well, Dragon Tamer. Hope everything is fine in your life. I will be catching this one and then I'll be checking the next spawn and then saying goodbye. That's what it's gonna be. And it's not shiny. Of course it isn't. My friends, thank you so much for being here. I'll decide until Thursday if I continue this for one stream or I'd go for the Arceus one. So yeah, won't be here tomorrow. We'll be here on the next day. So thank you so much, Dragon Tamer. Sorry that it happened, but it's not the first time. We clearly have time zones that do not click together. So it is what it is. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. It has been a pleasure. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, which is going to be Thursday. And yeah, goodbye, Din. Goodbye. Thank you so much for being here. Goodbye, everyone. You need to do one of those Syndrome hide and seek games in Scarlet and Violet. I thought about that. I really need to do that. The sync ones. I need to do that 100%. So I'll think about it. I think I might do a stream of that like next week or something. So thank you so much, and I'll say goodbye right now.